Rick Barnes was joking about your balled up fists comment. Do you regret it? Did you see the balled up fists? Like, there's gotten a lot
No,
of play.
come on, man. Honestly, if you just watch the film, I'm not making anything up. I mean, we even had it on the phone. I don't know who Rick Barnes thinks I am, but I'm not a dude that likes to just, mess around about anything. I just call it how I see it, no matter how he's trying to make things seem. And I think it's kind of like low class on how he's trying to like downgrade my guys for flopping and all that. Man, come on, give me a break. As a coach, you're going to try to teach charges. You're going to try to teach to be smart. We were smaller, and they, of course, played a physical game, and we knew that. And the calls just didn't go our way. As far as flopping, that's not something that we teach. We don't even understand that term, but he seems to be focusing on the wrong thing, man. He's blessed to have the number 3 team in the country, and he should be happy with that. And we will see each other again, for sure.
What did you hear about the reaction to your comments?
Oh, I didn't, not until now, because I just told the referee that the player ran over there, the guy that was on the bench, ran over to our side, and he balled his fist up and asked our guys, pretty much like what was up, like he wanted to fight. So I didn't say it was the starters, I didn't say it was the guys that were on the floor, but if you look at the film, then he'll definitely eat those words, because it's on film.
Right. Is it, you'll say, like you stand up for, you don't necessarily talk in coach speak, I guess is what
I don't have to when a coach disrespects me or my team. I'm going to stay respectful as long as I have to, but Rick Barnes is doing a little bit too much. He really is.
Do you get a sense that there was already a rivalry building? Does this add to it?
Oh, absolutely it does. And I think it's something more on the page of maybe the recruiting that we have to do in the state. Maybe he's trying to get an upper hand on me or whatever. But honestly, I just want to coach my team, make us play hard every game. They played a great game. They came in here and won. I have no complaints about anything else. I just called it like I saw it. And the comments that he made about my team when it came to like the flopping and all that, that's no class. I would never do that to another team.
Do you feel comfortable recruiting our ticket against Rick Barnes or anybody else in the city?
No doubt about it.
So in short, you just need Rick Barnes to say less, right?
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants to do, but, we'll see each other out on the road somewhere or in another game. Be okay.
Did you have a relationship with him before?
No, don't need one. Never have, don't need one. He's good. He's a legend, legendary coach in this game, and yeah.
What else did you learn about your team from that game?
Well, I learned that we didn't quit. We hit them with everything that we can hit them with. They were already we gave them a huge cushion. 19-5 to a team of that nature, of that magnitude. It's tough to overcome, but we didn't give in and we didn't give up. So I was really proud that we just kept fighting.
How are you preparing for the Little Rock game?
It's just building on what we've done in the past. Our team plays really hard. We try to give it all we have. Every day in practice, we're trying to give them something to focus on for that week. And basically, we just have to continue to play defense. We gave up 102 points. We sent them to the free throw line 46 times. That's way too much fouling. And for us to grow, we're going to have to stop doing as much fouling and play better defense and then put ourselves in a position to be in the penalty and shoot 46 free throws and be the aggressors.
Penny, how do you get the guys to stop looking back on a tough loss like Tennessee and look ahead to the next game?
Well, it just happens. These guys understand how it works. You have a schedule, and you play the games, and once that game is over, you got to leave that in the past. And it's not a loss unless you don't learn from it. We're learning from it, and you have to move on to the next game. It's on to the next game.
When you think about that, you enjoyed the day. Like that was, the atmosphere was wild.
Yeah, it was a great atmosphere. It just reminded me of old school. We played against some ranked teams here when I was in school, and the atmosphere was crazy. It was what it was supposed to be for the magnitude of that game. They were number 3 in the country, and we were trying to pull off an upset, and our fans really wanted it just like we did.
Do you think it was in the end too much for, not too much, but for Tyler? You're not going to normally, your guys aren't going to shoot like that typically. Was that a product of the moment, do you think?
I think it was just the energy of the game. You know what I mean? It was the energy and wanting to do so well, so badly, and being very, anxious to try to get to that game, and it just kind of backfired on him. And he's a freshman. Alex is a freshman, and then of course Jeremiah. He really wanted that game, so I think it just kind of, it was more against him than for them in that game because they didn't do well, and that wasn't because they weren't ready. I think they were just over anxious.
Antoine Jones said he used to be hard-headed. He's not anymore. He listens now. It still feels like sometimes in shot selection you get frustrated with. How's it going?
Yeah, he has come along well. Last game, he did some great things for us, getting into the middle of that zone, penetrating and making some great assists. We do still talk to him about the shot selection that he takes, but for the most part, he is our biggest guard. He can really create. He can shoot it well enough, and he's gonna get more minutes.
Do you consider him a one? What is he?
He's more of a 2-3 that can play the one, and that's a good luxury for us to have. We're just waiting on him to come around to be there more mentally, and like you said, not be as stubborn and listen more, and he'll have more success on his team.
Coach, after the Tennessee game, you said you might consider starting Davenport again. Is he going to start against Little Rock?
No. I think he's comfortable with his role. I don't want to disrupt anything that he has going on. He hadn't come to me and go, hey, Coach, I'm ready. Until that happens, then we're going to keep everything the same. If he's going to keep getting 31 and 11 off the bench in less minutes, I think that's pretty good. Don't want to break that rhythm.
Antoine also said you guys have filled him with confidence, and you have to navigate every player differently. What have you guys done to bring him along here recently?
Well, what we've done is added more attention to him. Everybody's different in how they learn and how you have to teach them. And every day he has to get with the video guy. Every day he has to get with a coach and ask questions, because he's a little more behind than everybody else. So we're trying to get him up to speed and even further. So every day he has to do something different. He has to write the plays on the board. He has to draw up our defensive schemes and understand what we're trying to do. I think in the beginning he wasn't really trying to do that. He was fighting that, but now he understands that's how he's going to get on the floor.
What's it like to see that progression and to see his confidence rising in game?
It's a beautiful thing because you don't want to bring kids here and not play them. And sometimes it's them, and they have to realize that, and you can't blame the coaching staff. And he was a kid that tried to blame us early, but, reality kicked in. It was like, you know what, coach, it's me, and I'm ready to learn. So you have to support that.
Do you feel like you're able to relate with that, with how many kids you brought along from the middle school ranks and high school ranks?
Absolutely. I think my background with AAU, middle school and high school kind of gets me ready to be able to deal with kids on that level that are they're going to try to blame the blame game, but you just have to look in the mirror and know that it's you. And whenever you do that, then you'll be a better person and a better player.